we couldn't pass this chance without showing you this street behind us that belongs to none other than حمود بن حسن. ما كنا نقدر نفوت هالفرصة وما نصور هالسيارة اللي ورانا اللي هي سيارة أخونا اليوتيوبر القدير حمود بن حسن.
أول شيء السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome you all, the subscribers of my dear friend channel. This is my stock, let's say stock, Land Cruiser. It is a 2002 Land Cruiser that had an amazing story and amazing life, to be honest.
That's true.
Start our life with a boring life in Doha, Qatar, but the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I shipped this car all the way from Doha to the UK with the old engine, okay? The car stayed there until 2020, and I drove it back all the way from the UK to Doha. So around more than 20,000 kilometers.
How many days? How
So
many weeks?
it took me around 2 weeks in Europe and 2 weeks in the Middle East because I took a trip all around the GCC. So Kuwait, Saudi, Bahrain, Emirat, Oman, and I finished in Oman, and I went on a trip on the mountains, and the trip was amazing, to be honest.
Okay, cool. So I'm not gonna say it in Arabic because everyone knows the story in Arabic, and you can check it out on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That we're gonna link it in this video.
Thank you.
Show us the engine.
So okay, before we start the engine, this engine I bought it in 2021.
Hello.
I tried to put it in an LC 80 Land Cruiser, but it couldn't because of the chassis. It's too narrow for the engine.
Okay, cool.
So in 2023, last year, before Ramadan, exactly one day before Ramadan, it just happened to me. I just refreshed the engine of this car. I think I paid 17,000 for the old engine, and stayed in the car only for 2 weeks. After that, it just happened. I said I want to put the V12 in it.
Okay, how did the idea of the V12 come to you?
You saw everyone know the Super Street Supra, the gold Supra.
Yeah,
that went. They shipped it from Japan to the UK and drove 300 kilometers in the highway, and the police busted him. So I went deep in this story, and I asked myself why no one did this engine in a Land Cruiser, because we love Land Cruiser.
And plus, because we are in YouTube, we need to go outside of the box.
Yes, everyone is doing the normal stuff. I did it all, to be honest. Restoration, modification, but some people want something special, want something that no one has done it before.
Exactly.
So I put the engine in this car, and it took me around 1 month.
Plus,
Yeah.
you chose the car of the society.
Yes.
Like the car.
The car. So everyone have Land Cruiser, but the standard, everyone love the standard because it's a very simple car and very easy to work on.
Azin, take the light.
Okay.
And tell the people.
Let's talk about the engine. This is I am kind of purist, so I love everything to be Toyota. So I took the Century Toyota engine, and this is the only Japanese V12 ever made.
It's true.
So I took the Century. It's a 5-liter engine. The brochure said it is 267 horsepower, but this was in the 90s, and no manufacturer in Japan went through with the claim. Everyone said that our cars is 267, 270, 280. No one went above the 300,
That's
but
true.
all the cars
That's true.
actually in the paper, like on the ground, went over the 300 horsepower.
So how much horsepower is it producing
To the
now?
wheels, it's very, very, very. This car have only work done in the headers itself.
Okay.
So 300 horsepower to the wheel.
It's fair.
To the wheel, without any modification, without any boarding to the head, without anything.
MashaAllah.
So this car had stock four-wheel drive. So it's four-wheel drive. I can engage the four-wheel drive anytime I want. I did not cut anything from the chassis. It's went exactly on the engine mount, the stock engine mount. We just modified.
No way.
We modified this engine mount for the engine, but the stock one is still there. The four-wheel drive is working. Everything is working. I did 95% of the work in Doha.
Hello.
The 5% more, like just to start the car, I did it in the UAE.
MashaAllah.
So throttles, electronic throttles. We did the electronic fan for the car. The car's so quiet that sometimes you cannot know if the car is working.
So basically, if they're not following the YouTube channel, they're not gonna know.
Yeah. I am one of the people that love small details that no one will gonna understand until they know.
Hello.
Or they actually know about this. So
Because-
it's like an Easter egg.
Okay.
So this Land Cruiser, this is the model that went from 1989 until 2002.
Hello.
So this rim is the rarest rim, the rarest Land Cruiser rim ever made.
Why?
Why? So this rim only produced in 1999. It was only for the Japanese market.
Okay.
So this rim is not painted chrome. A lot of people are painting chrome, but
It's
this
real
is an
chrome?
original real chrome. And you can see that actually I tried to clean it to a little bit, but I did not paint it because I want the story. This came all the way from the edge of Japan, so the most snowiest place in Japan. So you can see the oxidation from the snow inside the rim. So
MashaAllah.
this is a detail that no one will know. And I did not find the cover for the rim, but so this is the only thing that I did actually. But this rim came all the way from Japan. This happened for 1 year only, and only 4 rims in every car. So the 5th one, the spare, always was a normal rim,
Okay.
not the chrome one.
Come focus on the oxidation because it
From the
came-
snow and the salt of the roads in Japan. So this will never gonna happen in the Middle East because we don't have any snow here.
Yeah, I know. So the caps are the only thing that has come
Yes,
with the car.
and the caps actually came with a golden Toyota logo. This is the only rim that came with a golden Toyota logo.
Check the logo; it's golden.
So
I hope it gives it justice.
the small details always work, and I always love it. And
MashaAllah.
one of the details that I
tabarakallah.
want to do, the Century logo, I want to put the Century logo here because Toyota never put something flashy on the car. They just put they didn't never put the V12 badge. So they always put this, just the Century logo, the bird. If you can put it, it's just a bird. It's so classy. That's
Okay,
what I will do.
where can we find it? How can I turn
Online,
this
Century logo.
off? We will have to find it for you, right?
Yeah, I will find it. I will buy it.
Inshallah.
Hopefully, inshallah.
Well, anyways, thank you for this treat.
Thank you very much.
Bless you.
Have a good one.
We will be doing, inshallah,
Inshallah.
other
And
videos
I
together.
want to thank all the sponsorship that went with the car. The TP, Top Performance.
Top Performance, Jasim Al-Amadi. Yes, we have to thank him.
Was one of the first people that just told me, go ahead, go to Top Performance, take any part that you want. It's all on us.
Take a shot of Top Performance as a thank you for them.
And Al-Udeid, it's an online club that went and sponsored the finishing of this car. And also Shildrai, one of the newest company in Doha. Inshallah, I will be the sponsor of them. On the back you
MashaAllah.
can see them. And I think you know them. You want to do some. I think you want to do something with them.
I
because
wanted to do something, but unfortunately we couldn't.
Now they will be in Doha, and
MashaAllah.
inshallah we'll work with them.
I mean, look, thank you very much for this treat. I'm gonna show you something. GSL, it's his name, and it basically means Guy's Simple Life. This guy, I think he was one of the last people, but the first people on social media to promote Qatar for the international before 2022.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you for this.
And you're welcome,
We
you're
will
welcome.
put a picture of this car with all the logos on it when you were traveling the world with it.
Yes.
And mashallah tabarakallah, yani just to get the approval of the country.
Yes. And of the FIFA World Cup, so I took approval with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So everything was legit and legal.
Yeah, so I mean, look, when it comes to you, you went outside of the box on so many things. And we want to thank you for allowing us to shoot this street
You're
here.
very welcome, you're very
And
welcome.
hopefully we will do other things together.
Inshallah, there is some plans that we'll do together.
Inshallah, ya Rab.
Yeah.
Tislam Mahmoud.
Thank you very much.
Allah يبارك لك.
الله يجزاك خير.
See ya.